Well, when I was at Bell Canada, my career was fine, I was doing well, but I had a vice president who I think sort of took me on as a project. And I remember being my first job at a pretty senior level and going in to talk to him, and I was armed with books of indicators and results to kind of prove that I was doing well in my job. And he looked at me, he said, just put those away and let's talk about leadership. And I'm thinking, oh, I didn't prepare for that. And he told me some of the things that he did and he'd learned throughout his career, but then went on to, I think in some ways, take me under his wing. I used to refer to him as, I was his project, but it did make a difference. One of the things that he did and he stressed was communication. And he had one-on-one sessions where he had a professional come in and help me learn to communicate well. And I remember thinking, I communicate just fine. What's this all about? Until I watched the videotape. And then I realized he was right. But he had many, many lessons on how to influence people, how to get things done, how to accomplish what you think you might not be able to. So I think he was a formative person in my business career in terms of leadership. And he never gave up. I mean, he was like a dog with a bone, and as a result, he was behind, I think, getting me moved into a job which was totally out of my comfort zone, where I really had to rise to the challenge, and that probably resulted in propelling many aspects of my career. The job was actually moving me into a regulatory job, which was filled with lawyers. I had line experience. I was not a policy wonk, and it was at the time when competition was just starting in long distance. So I was in the spotlight in terms of making sure that our position was put forward well on behalf of all the telecommunications companies in Canada. So there was absolutely no room for being shy, no room for not doing the job really, really well because so much depended upon it. So I would say he was someone who really did propel my career.